Hey everyone, Aaron here. So I told you guys I'd be giving you stories about most of my travels around the United States. So my very first trip I've ever been on was I went solo to Las Vegas, Nevada, and um, back then I had a really bad gambling problem, and not very many people know that about me. So I went over there for a weekend, and it's my first solo trip. So um, yeah, I brought a little bit of money with me, and I had issues here and there. But then I came home, after the weekend was up, and so I really wanted to go back. So I saved up a bunch of money again, and this time, a couple years later, I went over there again for like 3 weeks, and so like I said, I was really badly into gambling. So I went over there. And I just wanted to gamble, and so I was walking around on the strip and stuff, and you know, um, I ran into a hooker. So I didn't want to have sex or anything. So well, actually, by the time I got there, I went over there to Walmart, and I bought a Monopoly game that had all the Las Vegas pieces to it. Like the buildings and stuff like that. Landmark Monopoly from Vegas. So I brought it back to my hotel room. I was staying at the Motel 6 at the time. So yeah, I ran into a hooker on the strip, and I brought her back to my room, and we didn't have sex or anything, but I just told her I wanted to play Monopoly. So I know it sounds kind of weird, but yeah, we played like a 3.5 to 4 hour game of Monopoly, and I ended up paying her like, I think it was like almost $800. I know that's stupid, but we just talked and stuff. It was really cool. And then I was really low on money, so I asked her if she knew any um, loan sharks. So, and like I said, I was a really bad gambler. So, stupid me, I ended up uh, finding a loan shark that she told me about, and I borrowed $10,000. Because I thought it would last long. So, yeah, it didn't last very long at all. I lost it all within a week. So, um, and he wanted like, I think it was like 20% back or something like that. So, yeah, he threatened to, break my legs and stuff, and if I didn't pay him and stuff. So, I told him I had to go back to Spokane and, work and pay him off. So, he actually let me go back to Spokane, and he actually had two guys come back there and follow me around. And I actually had to pay him over a period of like I think 3 to 4 years, working my ass off. So, I worked a lot and I had to pay him every like 2, 3 weeks. So, at the very end of it, I ended up paying him. I think it was like almost 35 to 40 thousand dollars, and he even just had two guys following me around all the time. So, but yeah, other than that, that was my Las Vegas trip, and yeah, my gambling problem is over, and I'll never do it again. Every once in a while, I might go to the Coeur d'Alene Casino or one of the casinos here in Spokane, and I might actually just take like 150, $200 with me and go gambling, but not like I used to. So that was my very first, well, actually my second solo trip, because my first solo trip was Vegas too, but I only stayed there for like 3 or 4 days. So yeah, never gamble like that again. And I learned my lesson there, and never go through a loan shark again, because it's pretty bad business when you have people following you around all the time and making you pay them and threatening you on stuff all the time and inviting themselves into your parents' house, and it's pretty crazy. So yeah, uh, that's my very first Vegas solo trip.